Terry McGeary. Today we're going to have a look at using Google Translate to help convert your descriptions and your titles of your videos, which are in English, and put them into other languages. This will make them much more accessible to the rest of the world. Not everyone speaks English as their first language. In fact, 9% is the maximum, and it's getting less every year. That means you could be missing out on perhaps 91% or more of the population who are not finding your videos because they're not searching in English. They're searching in Urdu or Spanish or Italian or Icelandic, Norwegian, you name it. So in the next few minutes we'll have a quick look at how easy it is to use Google Translate to change your English description, your English title, and we'll change it into a couple of languages as an example. We could change it into Italian, we could change them into Spanish or other languages. We'll have a look and we'll do it now within the next minute or two. Let's go to YouTube. Okay, my YouTube channel. We can click on the icon and we can click to Creator Studio. So here we are, Video Manager, and we have a list of lots of the videos. Okay, which one do I want? Let's see. Okay, I happen to remember that I've translated some of these into a lot of languages already. That Hill Walks from Career Station in Scottish Highlands, Viking Christian Relics, yes. This Young Lady with the Kilt, Yon Bonny Banks of a Lomond. They are already in several languages, so let's go to one which doesn't have so many. Okay, Great Miniature Trains in Perth, Scotland. Let's have a look. Go to Edit. Then we have a selection. Choose Information and Settings. So here's the video. Down here we have Basic Information, Translations or Advanced Settings. At present, Basic Information. And you can see that includes the title, the description, including any copyright information, and we have the tags, the meta tags of various sorts. We've got miniature trains and so on for this one. We're not interested so much in that just now. We're interested in the title and the description. These we will translate into another language. So translations is here. Let's click on translations, see what happens. Fine, here we are. We can see a couple of things here actually. We can see that the top 10 languages spoken by my channel's audience: English, as you would expect, Spanish, German, Russian, Polish, and so on down the line. Up here we can see a couple of things: translate into and the original language. The original language is English, UK. We can translate it into various languages. This number indicates we have already 9 languages it has been translated into. If I click on that, it shows us the Arabic, English, French, Hindi, and so on. I notice I haven't translated it into German. There are a lot of keen German miniature train fanatics around, so let's change it also into German. Right, so we add a new language at the bottom here. Click on that. What language do you want to translate to? Okay, select a language. We have those already, so we need another one, which is going to be German. Okay, we have to click Add the Language. And now you can see we have 10 for the translated into section. And German is listed. But we don't have it translated yet, so how are we going to do it? Okay, here's how we're going to do it. I'm using a MacBook Pro. If you're using a PC, you'll have a similar way of getting an extra window. So I'll create a new tab. and in here I'm going to select Google Translate, and you can see it's coming up already, so I'll just choose one of those. Right, so now we have the Google Translate tab or page, which is here. We still have the YouTube one, which we can go back to by clicking on it like this. Still there. But for the present, there's our Google Translate page. We're starting with English, and we want to translate into something else. So we have some already suggested. I want to use German, so we click on the down arrow there, and there's a whole lot. There's German. Let's click on German. So German is now here. We take our information from the excuse me, from the YouTube page, paste it in here, and like magic it will translate. So let's go back for a second to the YouTube page, and we'll take first of all the title. Select it, right click, copy. Now we need to go back to the Google page and paste in our title, and like magic, große Miniatures in Perth, Scotland. Yeah, I've not got a German accent. Apologies to any Germans looking. So we select that, right click, copy. Now we need to take that copy back to the YouTube page and paste it in there, like that. Done, easy as that. And the same for this one. We'll take the description now, select it, right click, copy, and take that over to the Google Translate page. We'll get rid of the title, clear the text by clicking the little X box. We'll right click in there and paste. And there it is, and like magic, it's translated into German for us. So we can copy that. We can take it over to YouTube page and paste it in there, and that's it, done, easy as that. Now someone searching with those words, German words, in YouTube have a chance of picking up my YouTube video. So what we have to do before we leave that is important. Save the changes. There's a save changes at the bottom there, there's a save changes at the top. Any one will do. Click on it, that's it, done. I'll do one more very quickly just to show how easy it is again. So this time we'll change it into let's take a language. Let's make it Norwegian. So we'll add new language, select a language. This time we'll make it Norwegian. They're fairly close neighbours of ours in the UK. Add language. So now we have 11 in here, and we have Norwegian. So what we have to do is right click on that, copy it. Now we could have just changed this into Italian directly, I beg your pardon, into Norwegian directly, but we won't. You can work that out yourself. We'll just clear that, put in our paste. We need to change it into Norwegian, so we need to change this. Where's Norwegian? There it is. Okay, Flott Miniatur Tog I Perth, Scotland. Right. We need to copy that, take it back to our YouTube, paste it in there. That's that done. We can then go to the description, select it, copy it, go back to Google Translate, get rid of that, paste it in, and like magic, there it is in Norwegian. We need to select that, copy it, take it back to YouTube and paste it in there. And there we have it, Norwegian. Finally, don't forget, save the changes. And that's that done for that one. So we've added 2 languages into it. We can check. There's our Norwegian, just newly added. There's our German also. You could carry on doing 100 languages if you really wanted to. Okay, that's it. I hope you found that interesting, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, maybe think about subscribing. Thanks very much for watching.